Did you notice me looking at you all the way from the other side of the room? Now honey, you caught my eye from a mile away. Was on my way leaving, but now I might have to stay, 'cause there is just something about you. Maybe it's the way you walk, girl, but I just could not figure out why you give me butterflies when I simply just look at you. I fall for you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, why I can't think of words when I simply approach you. I don't know what to do. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Is it those eyes or those lips, or the way you sway those hips, or maybe your hair, how it shines, Miss Seductive? I can't help but try, 'cause darling, it's you. There is just something about you, and maybe it's the way you walk, girl, but I just could not figure out why you give me butterflies when I simply just look at you. I fall for you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I couldn't help myself if I wanted to. It feels like I'm in a dream. Please make this last, 'cause I just cannot help the fact that you give me butterflies when I simply just look at you. I fall for you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, why I can't think of words when I simply approach you. I don't know what to do. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I think summer's overdue. Could we just do it over? Can we just talk it out like friends? Because I need your shoulder. I know we ended on the wrong terms, but I said we're past it. So why you texting me with questions? You don't gotta ask me like, I know it's random how you been. Do you remember about this band you said you listened to when we were younger, when we were softer, when we were all about each other? Hope life is treating you better, better, better. Cause what's with that? You cut the eye, 'cause I don't got time for laughs. No, I do not want the past. But if you were ever in need, and God has you down on your knees, and you do not know who to be, then go on and come on to me, because I'm here. If you need me, I'll be here, right here. Said I'm here. If you need me, I'll be here, right here. And now you're liking this new guy. I know you always want a new life. I hope you're taking care of you like the way you cared for me in my time. See, you got yourself some new friends. Now you don't need to go to Houston. starts with that. You cut the eye, 'cause I don't got time for laughs. No, I do not want the past. But if you were ever in need, and God has you down on your knees, and you do not know who to be, then go on and come on to me, because I'm here. If you need me, I'll be here, right here. Say I'm here. If you need me, I'll be here, right here. I heard you're seeing someone new, and I hope he treats you good. But if I dare to tell the truth, hope it don't go the way it should. Hope he don't treat you like I could. So call me when it's over. Tell me when you're done, and I can be the shoulder to cry on, a heart to rely on. I know at times I've made mistakes, wish I could blow them all away. Won't you believe me when I say, yeah, I'm so much better now, I've changed. I've only got myself to blame. Call me when it's over. Tell me when you're done, and I can be the shoulder to cry on, a heart to rely on.
more so than me. She knows my name, and more so than me understands this pain. I'm either too lost or not lost enough. I think I'm too smart for this type of love. I wasn't sent off, but straight to the ground. And I know God best is one with no crown. Don't know why the past affects me in this way. Don't know where I'll go if I leave here today. But I know my limits, and you're not the type to be fooling around in this way. No reason you're here, but there's reasons to stay. Not as easy to know as it's easy to say. Cause to my family and my friends, I can't think of one thing that I get. Age 14 at midnight, I hear voices from the kitchen. I let my feet follow the sound as I let my ears listen. I walk upstairs and at the kitchen table I can see that God is sitting with the devil, sharing drinks and old stories. The floorboard creaks, a red embarrassment floods all throughout God's face. He swears that it's not what it looks like, then he swears he can explain. The devil speaks, your God and I put all our differences to rest. And the man's actions are his own, but man will blame us nonetheless. The devil stands, he grabs his keys and straightens out a rusted crown. He tells me hell is frozen over, heaven burned down to the ground, and you have only got one life, so do with it what you would like. We solemnly apologize, but we won't be there when you die. And I stand cold and alone in a body that won't move, watching the eyes of these gods that I once knew. One pair looks down in a half-hearted lie, while the other looks straight into mine with the whole truth. Lacking the fear I've been told that God deserves, I say what good is a prayer that goes unheard. He says what hope could they find in a book if the book doesn't sell and the pages stay unturned. With a wink the devil turns and exits the back door, and God is standing there in silence with his eyes glued to the floor. Then he speaks, I am no savior, but I give them what they need. And there has never been a dreamer who prefers reality. The war for truth is raging on, but it's not one you have to fight. And if it is the truth you want, then it is hope you'll sacrifice. It's yours to choose, and you can choose. This is not the way I am, this is just how I was raised. So let me make up my own mind, let me map out my own way into the fairy tale. The kids are tumbling that down, leaving the tears that you will cry. They will stick to it, they know I'm sure you're giving it your best. And I'm sure it takes a toll, but when they go giving them all, our lives are not to be controlled, just let us do.
Well, you only need the light when it's burning low, only miss the sun when it starts to snow, only know you love her when you let her go. Only know you've been high when you're feeling low. Only hate the road when you're missing home. Only know you love her when you let her go. And you let her go. Staring at the bottom of your glass, hoping one day you'll make a dream last. But dreams come slow and they go so fast. You see it when you close your eyes. Maybe one day you'll understand why everything you touch surely dies. But you only need the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her when you let her go. Only know you've been high when you're feeling low. Only hate the road when you're missing home. Only know you love her when you let her go. Staring at the ceiling in the dark, same old empty feeling in your heart. 'Cause love comes slow and it goes so fast. Well, you see her when you fall asleep, but never to touch and never to keep. 'Cause you loved her too much and you dive too deep. Well, you only need the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her when you let her go. Only know you've been high when you're feeling low. Only hate the road when you're missing home. Only know you love her when you let her go. And you let her go. Oh, 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 oh. And you let her go. Oh, 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 oh. Will you let her go? You only need the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her when you let her go. Only know you've been high when you're feeling low. Only hate the road when you're missing home. Only know you love her when you let her go. 'Cause you only need the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her when you let her go. Only know you've been high when you're feeling low. Only hate the road when you're missing home. Only know you love her when you let her go. And you let her go.
Driving down the interstate, I've never felt so far away. Leaving hardly hurts at all. I'm sorry that I never called. Often I get exhausted, trying regardless to be enough. Is it selfish not to be selfless when all I can help is to open up? I'll be better than I was before, despite every text of yours ignored. Will you call me still just to hear my voice? I swear, always I'll care. Flipping through our photographs, those moments never seem to last. Listening to self-control, those feelings that you'll never know. leave me. It's never easy. I've had a lifetime to be alone. If you let me, when it gets heavy, no, I'll never let you be all alone. I'll be better than I was before, despite every text of yours ignored. Will you call me still just to hear my voice? I swear, always, 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 I'll care.
There is a swelling storm, and I'm caught up in the middle of it all. And it takes control of the person that I thought I was, the boy I used to know. But there is a light in the dark, and I feel its warmth in my hands, my heart. Why can't I hold on? It comes and goes in waves, it always does, always does. We watch as our young hearts fade into the flood. Down to the place we used to lay when we were kids. Memories of a stolen place, caught in the silence, an echo lost in space. It comes and goes in waves, it always does, it always does. We watch as our young hearts fade into the flood, into the flood. Freedom falling, feeling I thought was set in stone, slips through my fingers, trying hard to let go. It comes and goes in waves. It comes and goes No combination of words I could put on the back of a postcard. No song that I could sing, but I can try for your heart. And our dreams, and they are made out of real things, like a shoebox of photographs with sepia tone loving. And love is the answer, at least for most of the questions in my heart, like why are we here and where do we go and how come it's so hard. It's not always easy and sometimes life can be deceiving. I'll tell you one thing, it's always better when we're together. It's always better when we're together. Well, we'll look at them stars and we're together. It's always better when we're together. Yeah, it's always better when we're together. All of these moments just might find their way into my dreams tonight, but I know that they'll be gone if the morning light sings or brings new things. But tomorrow night you see that they'll be gone too. Too many things I have to do. If all of these dreams might find their way into my day-to-day scene, I'd be under the impression I was somewhere in between, with only two, just me and you. Not so many things we got to do, or places we got to be. We sit beneath the mango tree now. Yeah, it's always better when we're together. Somewhere in between together. Well, it's always better when we're together. Yeah, it's always better when we're together. I believe in memories, they look so pretty when I sleep. Hey, now and when I wake up, you look so pretty, sleeping next to me. But there's not enough time, and there is no song I could sing, and there is no combination of words I could say, but I will still I'll tell you one thing, we're better together.